I was just invited to a horrifying dark web video call. I should have ignored the email that popped up in my inbox. Invitation for a private, exclusive event, it read. It had no sender address, no subject. The rest of the message was just a link, a bunch of random characters ending in nunyan. Now I'm not stupid. I knew this would open up my dark web browser, but I was arrogant. I thought the dark web was just a bunch of lies, so I clicked the link, not knowing this decision would ruin my life forever. The link took me to a website with a pitch-black background. No graphics, no ads, just a single, blood-red button in the middle of the screen that said, Enter. It felt wrong, like I was crossing into something forbidden, but I hovered my mouse over the button, debating with myself for what seemed like hours. Finally, I clicked. My screen went dark for a moment and then a video call window opened up. The layout was familiar enough, your typical video conferencing setup. But this wasn't a work meeting. There were no usernames, no identifiers. Just a black screen in the middle and a series of blank, faceless profile pictures in a grid at the bottom. A chat box appeared to the side, but no one was typing. I could feel my pulse racing. It was quiet, too quiet. No one said anything, but I could sense other people were watching, waiting for something. Then, out of nowhere, a camera feed flickered to life in the center of the screen. A dimly lit room appeared. At first I thought it was empty, but then I saw them, two figures, bound to chairs in the middle of the room. The lighting was so poor that I could only make out vague outlines at first, but slowly, as my eyes adjusted, the scene became clearer. A man and a woman, gagged and tied up, their faces swollen and bruised. The woman's eyes were bloodshot, filled with pure, unfiltered terror. The man was slumped over, barely conscious. What the hell was this? I panicked and moved my mouse to close the window, but the option to exit was gone. My cursor wouldn't move, as if it had been locked in place. I tried to press the power button on my laptop, but nothing happened. I was trapped, forced to watch whatever was about to unfold. Suddenly, the chat exploded. Here we go, one message read. Finally, another chimed in. My stomach dropped. Before I could even process what was happening, a figure entered the frame. Dressed head to toe in black, face obscured by a mask. They approached the two captives with slow, deliberate steps, dragging a long gleaming knife in their hand. The woman started thrashing against her restraints, her muffled screams filling the room, echoing through my headphones. The man was too weak to move, his eyes rolling back into his head. And then the masked figure turned to face the camera. They held up a sign. You're next. I froze. It wasn't a message meant for everyone. The masked figure held it at an angle that made it clear the message was directed at me. My blood ran cold. What the hell had I gotten into? Suddenly, the screen flickered again, and another video feed popped up in the corner, this one in full color, much clearer. It was my room. My very own room, from the angle of my laptop's camera. They were watching me. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't think. Every fiber of my being wanted to run, but I was paralyzed, my hands trembling over the keyboard. How did they access my camera? My mic? How long had they been watching? I reached out to close my laptop, desperate to shut it all off, when the chat flared up again. Don't even think about it. Another message. If you leave, we come for you. And then the masked figure moved closer to the camera. They leaned in, tilting their heads slowly, almost mockingly, as if studying me through the screen. I wanted to scream, to smash my laptop into 1,000 pieces, but I couldn't. Fear locked me in place, like an iron grip on my chest. The masked figure raised the knife. Without hesitation, they brought it down. Slow, deliberate, slicing into the man's leg. His body jerked violently, a gurgled scream escaping from beneath his gag. I turned away from the screen, bile rising in my throat. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. My eyes kept drifting back to the screen, as if some unseen force was compelling me to watch every horrific second. The chat continued, the faceless participants typing in their twisted commentary. Nice cut. Do it again. The figure in black obliged, slashing again and again, until the man's screams faded into a low, sickening whimper. Then the camera shifted. Slowly. Until it landed on the woman. Her eyes, wide and pleading, found the camera. She was begging for mercy. And I couldn't do anything. That's when the figure held up another sign. Your choice. And beneath it, a question. Who dies first? The chat exploded with suggestions, as if this was some sick game to them. But the masked figure didn't look at the chat. They stared at the camera, waiting for me to answer. Just kill me instead, I screamed into the computer,